The second phase of the trial of the NYS suspects continued today. Pursuant to Section 300 of the Criminal Procedure Code, the prosecution made the opening statement through lead counsel and Assistant Director of Public Prosecution Joseph Ryungu. It was the first time that the prosecution presented an opening statement with an illustrated presentation.
Your Honor, this is a case amongst obscure but ruthless fly-by-night companies and business entities which swooped away a massive 226,945,258, being just a tip of the 8 billion which was siphoned from the National Youth Service coffers for goods not delivered, with the aiding of the accused persons who are public officers in the State Department of Public Service and Youth. This is a unique case, Your Honor, given the number of the accused persons. And Your Honor, the prosecution shall demonstrate that the acts and omissions were not just negligent, but well-calculated schemes to siphon public funds, Your Honor. Your Honor, the prosecution shall endeavor to prove the ingredients of each and every charge against the accused persons through primary evidence, expert witnesses, electronic evidence, and through cooperating witnesses who are accused persons and now are state witnesses, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is a case which the prosecution, Your Honor, will further demonstrate and endeavor to prove that pending bills and usage of pending bills were illegally invoked to create fictitious pending bills, fictitious supplies by fictitious entities, with disregard to the genuine pending bills, that remain unpaid up to date. Colossal amounts of monies, which I must emphasize, public funds, we call them the Wanjiko monies, were paid as pending bills, yet they didn't fit the description of a pending bill as they were slotted into the NYSII stock of pending bills, Your Honor. And unethical to a point that documents were backdated and doctored to look like they were genuine, Your Honor, and then sneaked in for payments of supply of air, as we would call it, Your Honor, without any color of right, shame, Your Honor, impunity in its eyes, though. The prosecution will further endeavor to demonstrate through graphics and charts how public funds from the Exchequer allocated to the Ministry of Public Service and Youth was siphoned to fictitious companies through the National Youth Service in the guise of procurement, Your Honor. Therefore, Your Honor, the prosecution will at the end will be seeking maximum penalties provided by law, asset forfeiture, and confiscation and ancillary orders thereto, Your Honor. Your Honor, I must emphasize, Your Honor, that this is a unique, as I conclude, and complex case whose modus operandi has not only betrayed our laws and regulations, but our institutions, both criminal and financial, including all Kenyans, and in particular, Your Honor, the Wanjiku. Your Honor, lastly, the prosecution shall endeavor to demonstrate that in this case that is before you, that it involved allocation of millions of money to a nuclear family, and we shall demonstrate, Your Honor, that the money for whom it was meant for, being the youth of this country, Your Honor, continue to wallow in a miasma of high unemployment, poverty, depression, and even death, Your Honor. Instead, these monies went to a particular group of individuals in the pretext of having done service to the National Youth Service. And we are ready to call the first witness, Your Honor. And I'll give an opportunity maybe to if there are any responses, but we are ready to proceed.